Good afternoon. Happy Friday. I know this is a little earlier than we usually do this show. Have stuff to deal with tonight. So we have about 75% of, no, 25% of round two left to go. So I want to get on here. I want to get on here and talk about the leaderboard. I want to look at some stats. I want to talk about how my bets have done. I want to talk about who's going to win this golf tournament because although it's kind of been more exciting than I thought this Byron Nelson would be through what a day and a half. We see Scotty Scheffler obviously at the top, but there's a few names that I think can maybe not catch him, but at least give him something to think about. And truly, the last few 54 hole leads, Scott, I know it's 36 hole lead. It's not even there yet, but true 54 hole leads Scotty Scheffler has had. He hasn't really done too well guarding those leads. So he's definitely vulnerable in this event, but like he's currently minus 140 to win this golf tournament. Yeah, that's crazy to think. He was like plus 100 before he teed off yesterday afternoon. Nuts, just truly insane stuff. And I don't know how he got to that number because SY No went absurd and Scotty Scheffler still dropped in odds. Whatever. We're here. We have what we have. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So Scotty Scheffler won. Ryan Palmer, SY No 2. SY No is obviously only through 2 holes, but he started birdie today. And yeah, birdie today, clean card through then. So I assume he's going to birdie this par 5 18 and then get to tied for the lead. And then it's kind of a will he go under par on this front nine with 2 par 5s? Yeah, he most likely will. So he maybe SY No will be the leader at minus 15, minus 16. I don't think he's going to win this golf tournament. So I want to take a look at this leaderboard and see how these top guys are doing it. I was adamant that approach would be the biggest stat to success this week, and I haven't really take a look. So I want to do this with you guys, see how the guys are doing it. So yeah, I mean, when you're 14 under, you got to be doing everything well. He's kind of getting 2 strokes across the board. That's very interesting. Like this is rare to see, honestly, and this is very dangerous because when Scotty Scheffler is firing on all cylinders, he's unbeatable. Plus 2.8 off the tee, plus 2.9 on approach to the green, plus 2.6 around the green, plus 2.6 putting. Now, okay, that is a true, really scary stat profile. And if he comes anywhere cool, not even if he does half that, he's winning this golf tournament. I just promise you. So that is really exciting to look at. Ryan Palmer, let's see how he's doing it. Okay, gaining 3.5 on approach. I let's see. I really want to see how these approach guys are doing. SY No. This is not going to hold up. He's hitting the ball really well with his irons, but this is not going to hold up. Siwoo Kim, I have bet him at 40-1, and he's not hitting the ball as well as I want him to. So that's kind of not that good to see. But he is a guy I bet on because of his approach numbers. So I'm expecting Siwoo Kim's approach numbers to come into form because he's in fourth place now, and he hasn't even hit the ball that well. But it's good to see his putter keeping him in the mix because we know that Siwoo Kim's putter is not really his best stat. So now Sam Stevens, he was so chalky this week, and I loved him heading into the week. And I'm surprised to see that this chalk is hitting. Gaining over 5 shots, ball striking, losing on the putting greens. I mean, if he putts anything, he's going to stay in this top 5. Jason Day had a really good round one. Round one, he hit the ball well and putt well. Round two, he hit the ball well and putt poorly. So, yeah, it kind of goes how the putter goes. And Jason Day is a good putter. I think he will stay in the mix. He's one of the better players in this field. And this isn't a demanding course where he's going to be like, my back. And I think Jason Day will be fine. All right, let's see how some of my other bets have been doing or other calls. I bet SH Kim to finish in the top 5 and win. Let's see how he's doing it. That's not great. He's kind of banking all on the putter and the around the green game. Not great from SH Kim, but he's there. He's in the top 10 to start. All right, I bet Vincent Norman top 30 plus 125. I gave that out. I mean, Eagle won't hurt. Let's see his stats. Vinny Nor. I said that Vincent Norman is a down approach player, but he does well in these bucket ranges, and that's panning out. He's a losing putter except on bent grass, and that's panning out how we're expecting it. So Vincent Norman top 30 looks solid right now. So I wanted to give out some bets before we decide who's winning. So let's take a look at DraftKings, and look at some odds. I want to look at some top 10 odds, see if we have any good top 10 odds, and I'll go off of their player profile. I mean, I said to myself that Eric Cole was a good bet this week. I mean, a good play this week, but a horrible bet just because I don't see a chalky Eric Cole even touching contention. And he's in the top 10. He's T9, rounds of 66, 68. How is he doing it? Losing strokes off the tee. I mean, yeah, this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. But he's sneaky. I feel like he's sneaky long. I want to see. Can I see his driving distance? Okay. No, he's not sneaky long. But like, when you look at Eric Cole, he's like 5'6". To see him just hitting the ball 300 yards is just absurd. Let me look and see some top 10 odds on DraftKings Sportsbook. Tyrrell Hatton top 10. Hatton top 10 is plus 250. Let's look into Hatton's profile and see how he's doing it. It's not really what I want to see from Hatton. But we know this will gain and this will gain. That's Hatton, is approach and putting. He's going to have one of those rounds where he just goes crazy, shoots at 65, as long as he gets through the cut. So he's 3 under now. I don't want to. All right, actually, plus 2. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. I want to find a bet that I really like. Now, Ben on plus 280 to finish inside the top 10. Let's look at Ben on profile. Ben on. All right. He's 8 under, T9, 67, 67, probably consistent right here. Yeah, this is the profile we want. He's a 0 around the green. I mean, a 0 putter. That is the Ben on profile we want. Because if he could spike 1 round with the putter, that's all we need. If he does this, he'll finish inside the top 10. So Ben on top 10 plus 280. Lock that in. Let's do one more, and then we'll find who I think is going to win. What is I bet Zaynhu this week, and that was the worst bet I ever made, I think. Like, so bland. I just cannot do it with this guy. All right. Who around here do I think will finish in the top 10? Let's look in this range. Henrik Norlander, his putter is probably insane. I haven't looked at his putting stats, but from everything I saw on TV, the putting looked insane. He's got to be like top 3 in putting, 8th in putting. But he's getting on approach and he's getting on the putting greens. And he's currently T25. I mean, this is like peak putting, and like, yeah, I don't see him really sustaining that. What about Adam Scott? He's 2 over. LOL, Riggsy. Like, Riggs tweeted out after day 1 that Adam Scott had won this golf tournament, and he bet him. Like, literally good bet. He was 7 under after round 1. Good bet. Are you trying to jinx your own ticket? Is that what you're trying to do? What's Adam Scott to finish inside the top 10? He is plus 140. Let's look at his stat profile. He's gonna shoot under par to that, at least -1. He's losing on approach. He's gaining on the putting greens, but he's crushing off the tee. He was 2nd off the tee in day 1. What did he do on? He didn't hit. All right, I don't want to lock that in either. Let's find one more bet. What's Richie Rowensky doing? No, I need to find someone who's hitting the ball good. CT Pan plus 2.3 on approach, plus 2.1 putting. That's what I'm looking for. Pan top 10 is plus 400. Let's lock that in. CT Pan plus 400, and the other one was Ben on top 10 plus 280. So those are 2 bets. And now let's look who's going to win. Let's look at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see who is going to win. I mean, you play Ryan Palmer in Texas. That's just a simple fact. I'm scared of the Scotty Scheffler stat profile because I thought he was losing strokes around the green. I mean, losing strokes on the putting greens, but he's gained in both rounds. If he's gaining this is just like a Rahm in Mexico, a Finau in Mexico situation. Scotty Scheffler, I think, is going to win this golf tournament, and I hope he doesn't. I'm not going to bet that -140, but it's looking like that's going to happen. So, that's it. That's going to do it for this week. PGA Championship next week. There's a lot of content starting on Monday. We're going to go all the way through Friday. Sadly, I can't be there, but there's going to be a live show. So if you're there, hit up the guys. It's going to be a fun week, and I will see you guys Monday with content. Peace out.